We have always been saying that in the Tata Steel Chess Tournament of 2026, the Indian contingent have had a torrid time. Gukesh in particular symbolizes the roller coaster effect that has happened. Because look at it, after 5 rounds, he lost 3 out of the 4 games. But yesterday, in round 10, Gukesh managed to beat the 14-year sensation Yagiz Khan Erdogmus. It was a brilliant display by Gukesh, and Yagiz Khan was reduced to tears because he knew he was in a winning position, but he blundered and Gukesh capitalized on it and managed to win. Later on in jest, but very unlike Gukesh, he said, I wanted to teach the young man some lessons. Now that is borderline aggression. This Tata Steel Chess has been very unlike Gukesh. He's gotten rattled by the outside noise. Remember, in round 1, he had to tell the audience members to shush up so that you do not disturb people. And he had to ask the arbiter to please tell the audience to keep quiet. Then the epic of epic blunders that he made against Nodirbek Abdusattorov, and then losing momentum after that. But with the win against Yagiz Khan Erdogmus, in the current table now, 6.5 on top is Nodirbek Abdusattorov, followed by Javokhir Sindarov with 6, followed by Jorden van Foreest, Matthias Bluebaum, Hans Niemann, Yagiz Khan Erdogmus, Vladimir Fedosiev and Gukesh. 1.5 points separate the top 8 with 3 rounds to spare. Now remember, in the classical format, anything can happen. Gukesh now, every game is a must win for him. Because if Nodirbek Abdusattorov draws all 3 and Gukesh wins all 3, then you are headed into a position where he will have to play the playoffs in order to win the title. But Javokhir Sindarov has not lost a single game yet. And that is why I say he is the favorites to win the Candidates 2026 tournament. Because Javokhir Sindarov, you might see him and Gukesh square off in 2026. So, what are the games that Gukesh has remaining? Round 11, round 12, round 13. Only 3 rounds remain. Today is the last rest day in the Tata Steel Chess tournament. Then in round 11, you will see Aravindh Chithambaram and Gukesh. Gukesh has a good chance of winning against him because Aravindh Chithambaram is in the bottom part of the Tata Steel Chess tournament. But round 12 will be very interesting because he faces Hans Niemann. Now, Hans Niemann had a great start in the Tata Steel Chess tournament, but even he also is losing momentum at the wrong time. So that is why it will be a clash of one individual who's got his momentum up, but Hans Niemann's momentum is down. But round 13 might probably be the most difficult one for Gukesh because he faces Vincent Keymer. Now, Vincent Keymer's form has been patchy, but you can see that he is going to do well in the remaining rounds as well. Remember, Vincent Keymer peaks when the tournament is about to end. He brings the beast mode in itself. And that is why for Gukesh to win Tata Steel Chess, 2 things need to happen. 1, Nodirbek Abdusattorov and Javokhir Sindarov both shouldn't win all their games. At max, draw for Javokhir Sindarov, and that means he just ensures he gets to 7.5. He can't catch up to Gukesh then. Nodirbek has to lose 1 game so that he cannot get to 8. And the other 2 games hopefully end in a draw. On the other hand, even looking at the situation where Jorden van Foreest is, even he needs to do the same thing. Lose 1 game so that Gukesh gets a chance. Gukesh, on the other hand, simple, has to win all 3. If not, 2 wins and a draw, and hope all the others just lose 1 game or 2 draws. So, can Gukesh do the unthinkable, win 3 on the trot and secure the Tata Steel Chess tournament? Looks unlikely. But he will be hoping to finish in the top 3. Because remember, finishing in the top 3 in the Tata Steel will give Gukesh some confidence after what has been a very torrid 1.5 years for him. Magnus Carlsen has stated that Gukesh's legacy might be such, he wins 1 championship because he was in the best form of his life, but leaving behind a legacy, he has to win the World Championship. Tata Steel 2025 heartbreak started the downward slide. maybe by winning Tata Steel Chess the last 3 games, he could begin 2026 on a very good note. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.